Hello, everyone. Welcome to Duchess After Dark. I am Duchess. First of all, let me just say happy to have you guys here. Appreciate the influx of likes that I have received lately, so thank you. If you're visiting from another podcast, hey, let me know in somewhere in a comment where you came from. Most everything you can just do right on my X feed. It's x.com/DuchessNJ. And let me know. I'd love to be able to follow you back or say hello or whatever, right? So I feel like every episode it's a week, right? And boy, it's just been a week. Lots of fun things going on. I saw some interesting things in online in the news, right? In the entertainment part of the news, which I do read. It's like a guilty pleasure. I try not to pay attention to celebrities, but every once in a while I get kind of caught up. And let me backtrack a bit. So I am very focused as I'm in my elder years. I'm very focused on my health, staying healthy. And yeah, my appearance, I've lost a significant amount of weight. I'm still in the process of losing more. I go to the gym. I eat right. You know, there's a lot of things that I do. And I've been doing probably the past 6 years. I've made some big changes. So that's a good thing. And the one thing, again, being an elder Gen Xer, right, is I am not always happy with my appearance. Never mind, it's more of just being older, and I don't care for that. In my brain, I don't feel older. In my heart, I'm definitely not older. And then I look in the mirror and God damn it, I am older. I think I'm put together okay, but you know, it's older and it's a fucking bummer sometimes. I'm like, man. You know what gets me is now that I see a lot of bands back from Gen X, you know, the 80s, like 70s and 80s, they're out touring. And, you know, so I'll pull them up on YouTube or socials just to take a look at them. And I'm like, holy shit, they're old. And I'm like, wait a minute. They weren't old when I liked them. Why are they old now? And I feel like time has passed, like just the blink of an eye. Things go so quickly. Boy, when you're a kid in your teens, you know, you think, oh, I'll never be older. Like Tom Hanks in the movie Big. I want to be big. I want to be grown up. I want to make those decisions. You know what? Adulting kind of sucks. There's some perks. Yeah, I can go to the liquor store. I can go to concerts. I can do things by myself. I can drive a car. But then I also have to, you know, work and pay bills and maintain stuff and raise family. I don't hate that. That part's actually great. But you understand the responsibilities change a whole hell of a lot. What you're responsible for in your teens living at home with your parents is certainly not the same thing as what you're responsible for now as an older person. That kind of sucks. And it is frustrating. So again, I've made a lot of changes to improve myself. I'm in a constant state of improve, and I'm always dismayed when I look in the mirror. I'm like, oh, there's wrinkles, and oh, maybe I should get some Botox. Maybe I should try this. Maybe I should do that. And I'm frankly, I'm just too chicken to get Botox injected in my face because I'm sure it would be fine. But the one time it wouldn't be fine, that would be my time. It would not be fine. So I'm like, well, all right, just moisturize, do the girly shit to keep yourself freshish, you know, youngish. It's not working, but I try. So fast forward, that was a long way to get back to where I was going. Flipping through socials today, popped on entertainment, and I see an article. It says Hillary Duff reveals cosmetic surgery. Well, fucking duh. I mean, she looks great. I mean, she's no spring chicken. She's, you know, what is she in her? Let's see, how old is she? She's 38 years old. First of all, ew, she's 38 years old. I remember seeing her on TV when she was, you know, really young. So yay, time, you know, my girls love Lizzie McGuire and all that fun stuff. So So we've just kind of watched her grow up. So, I mean, and that's awesome. Good for her. I don't knock her choices. You do you, girl. I'm happy. Life is good, right? So I'm looking through and her pictures look great. I mean, they're like, now she's opening up now about the cosmetic work she's had done. Well, of course she's had it done. Why would you wait until you're old and wrinkly? You start that early, right? So I was just, again, I was not coming on to rant, but it's, so, it says she's gone viral from time to time, I guess recently, for her youthful appearance. Okay, well, she's 38. She can be youthful looking. So, and of course, there's the internet doctors that are like, she looks different. Perhaps she's had some surgery. Well, of course she's had surgery. If you had that financial option, if that was a viable option for you, you could afford it and you made money on your appearance, yeah, you'd invest into yourself. A lot of the celebs do that, a little nip tuck here or there. If you do it gradually, right, it's not a huge change. But she's absolutely clearly had Botox. She has not one wrinkle. God bless her, right? She looks great. I mean, just Google her. You'll find it. So apparently, like, she's remained tight-lipped as to whether she's had surgery. But in a recent interview, she's hinted she doesn't rule out beauty treatments. Again, none of this caught my eye because I was like, yeah, you go, girl. Good on you, whatever. And then she's like, I do all the things. I love Botox. I'm obsessed with microneedling and salmon sperm. Hold up. Let me read that again. Salmon sperm, fish sperm. It works so well. She uses that as a facial. So I glossed through the article. That jumped out. And I'm like, I need to learn a little more about that. So apparently, salmon sperm facials aim to improve the skin's hydration and texture by using purified DNA derived from salmon sperm to promote skin regeneration. Here I'm using like L'Oreal and Oil of Olay. She's got fish sperm. Okay. And surgeries. And who knows if it really works? How would we as the common person even know? But the fun part is, she says she also noted that she's such a huge fan of salmon sperm facials that she pushed her husband to try them too. And he's obsessed. He loves it just like she does. I don't understand that. I don't understand that one bit. And I got to tell you, I don't know if I would tell people that. There might be some things you keep quiet. That might be one of them. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you go out and have any fish after that. Why would you even want to? I think that's kind of goofy. But hey, again, you do you. I wonder what the cost of a salmon sperm facial. Oh, let's see here. Oh, you can get injections too. Okay. The prices typically range. It's paired with microneedling, so it really jams it into your skin, which, by the way, microneedling is terrifying. There's no way. I could barely handle blood work. There's no way I would have anybody do this on my face. But that ranges anywhere from $300 to $800 per session. And I'm pretty sure you need to have multiple sessions. It's probably like you can't stop doing it. Once you do it, you have to keep doing it. So, of course, this is all like roughly like New York pricing, like in Tribeca, Midtown New York, the Village, Gramercy Park, all that fun stuff. So I don't think so. Then the microneedling is what gets me, because it just makes like little tiny channels in your skin. And then they put the sperm, they just wipe the sperm, I guess, topically. I don't know how you get that. Do you just go, where do you order that? Is that like a fish sperm store? Like, who's the wholesaler for that? That's kind of gross. Let's see. So most sessions take anywhere from 45 to 60 minutes. And then while results show in a few weeks, of course, a series of treatments is usually recommended. So you can Google salmon sperm facial, and apparently it's a fucking thing. So of course now it's, and then this one in New York, anywhere from $250 to $1,000. And it depends on your location, where the clinic is. And of course you need 3 to 4 treatments spaced a month apart. So you're investing quite a bit of money into this. Yuck. I'm sorry. I think there's some things I think you just don't do. I mean, man, wasn't the old days you just like ate really well? You didn't really cook yourself in the sun. You moisturized, that kind of stuff. I guess not. Now it's like you just got to put all kinds of weird shit on your face and punch little holes in it. And I don't know. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm kicking the show off with, folks, is salmon sperm facials. Isn't that delicious? I don't even eat fish. I certainly don't want the sperm rubbed all over my face. And that is just, I'm just going to leave it at that. I think that's just fucking nasty. I don't get people. It must be really nice to have that kind of spare cash. Oh, good Lord. So, in other fun news, I have made several appearances on a couple different podcasts. The first one I did an episode of Shitty Song of the Week with Red and Jody. And boy, that's always a lot of fun. And the episode's out now. I shared it on my X feed, and you can also just find it. Just go to any podcast catcher and type in Shitty Song of the Week, and you'll be able to find it. Or you can just look for it in X, and you can vote. So all the folks who listen to the episode can vote. Basically, it's one song against the other. I brought one song, went up against Jody. He brought another song. I'm not even going to tell you what song it is because I'm gonna want you to go check it out. But it's a lot of fun. So the results will pop up on Sunday, and we shall see who the winner is. I'm staying confident that it's going to be me. But who knows? But I encourage you to go back and listen to some of the other episodes. They are a lot of fun. And basically what it is 2 people meet. It's the show, the Shitty Song of the Week, and then someone who battles against them. And the 2 songs get voted on as to which one's the worst song. And then they compile through the year. They come up with a couple qualifiers to narrow them down. And then you have one big battle at the end of the best of the loser. The shitty songs compete against each other for top prize. So it's definitely fun. I've been lucky to be part of that, the qualifiers, and then the finals. And boy, that was just great. I really had a good time. Good group of dudes, and it was just fun, just so much fun. So highly recommend you check that out. I was also interviewed on a podcast called Savaged Unfiltered, and that was a lot of fun. I wasn't sure what to expect with that. I was hopeful. I didn't know if it was just I was coming on as a guest to participate in the show, like a daily show with topics and questions, but they actually interviewed me, and I was just tickled pink to be there. And so Michael and the old man, they were a lot of fun. I had a great time. So I highly recommend you look for that. That will be out probably sometime, I'm going to say this week, but maybe next week. If you look for Savaged Unfiltered anywhere, he's all over. He's almost any platform you can think of. Social, he's on X. You can definitely find him on Rumble. He's all over Spotify, and then any place, with your podcast catcher, you'll be able to find him, excuse me. And it's a good time. It was definitely fun. And I appreciate that. So thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. And, and of course, I have to shout out the Boomer Bunker because, that's where you can find me 2 nights a week. And John Jamingo and I live stream the recording of our audio podcast. So you get to see a little bit how the sausage is made. So you can join live and participate in our chat because we do have a live audience that joins us. Or you can just listen to the show as a podcast. So all the details on how to get to where you got to go, follow all that fun stuff is boomerbunker.com. And I highly suggest you check that out. It's John Jamingo, who's a boomer. Me, I'm a Gen Xer. We talk politics. We're both from Jersey. We get a little talk in here and there. It's politics, it's current events, funny news stories, goofy things happening. And sometimes we just fight. And then sometimes it takes us, we start the show off and we just head off. We just make a total right turn from what we're talking about and come up with something else. And next thing you know, it's 35 minutes of an active discussion of something we hadn't planned to discuss. And again, the audience is great. So you can always come over and check that out. If you don't like cursing or some offensive things, this is not the show for you. I'm going to tell you that now. We don't have disclaimers on it, but you got to be a big adult to listen to the Boomer Bunker, and you got to put your big girl pants on or your big boy pants on. And if that's not your thing, hey, that's cool. I appreciate you checking it out anyway. At least being here and popping in or whatever. Again, it's all good. And I don't know, just some of the news today, though. I normally don't talk too much news, but today I feel like I kind of had to. There's, for anybody who doesn't know, I live in a touristy area. I live along the Jersey Shore. And we get a lot of visitors. I'm lucky enough to be close to the shore, but I don't live on the shore. Like I'm 10 miles out. So close enough for the convenience, far enough away for the inconvenience. The traffic sucks on the weekend. But again, not complaining. It could be a lot worse. So this one particular area, this one isn't near me. In Point Pleasant, there was a woman. I'm not sure how this works out. She's a 33-year-old New Jersey woman who apparently is a Canadian woman, a citizen, which I'm not sure how that's working right now. She's accused of, we got to use the right words, of assaulting a teenager on the boardwalk. Now, if you've ever been to Jersey and you've been on the boardwalks, they're crowded. There's a lot of people on the boardwalks, families, gangs of kids, and not in a bad way, gangs, just kids. Like that's what they're doing. You know, the parents dump them off, they go hang out and kind of terrorize, but not really. They have those gangs too. But sometimes you just get a bunch of kids, they're having a good time, they're loud, they're obnoxious. That's what teenagers do. You move on. We are all teenagers, right? Families, people out drinking, whatever it is, right? This woman, this of course happens on 4th of July weekend. This was actually July 3rd that this happened. So she decided that she didn't like what this woman's 33, married, is charged with. Let me tell you what she's charged with. Simple assault, endangering the welfare of a child, harassment, and obstruction. Okay, so let's take it from there. She decided she did not like what a female juvenile, so my guess is a teenager, what she was wearing, which was, the quote is, patriotic colored sweatpants with political wording. So my guess is Make America Great Again or MAGA or Trump or something along those lines. Apparently this woman, 33 years old, did not like that and decided to get in this teenager's face, yell at her, and then hit her. Okay, ladies, I understand there are some women who get very emotional and react viscerally, like they just don't know how to handle their emotions and they're going to hit people. You can't do that. You can't hit people. You can't slap a teenager in the face because you don't like what she's wearing. And of course, it's on the boardwalk. Do you know how many people have cameras on the boardwalk? My guess is as soon as this chick came up, this girl's friends just, phones came out. There's cameras everywhere. The boardwalk is packed. There's so many businesses and it's just so easy to get into trouble. So of course there's cameras everywhere. And the fact that this woman lost her shit, went up to a teenager, started yelling at her for no reason, just yelled at her and then hit her. I'm sorry. Unacceptable. Very fucking unacceptable. That's not even, I cannot imagine like if that was my daughter. and someone just didn't like what she was wearing. Now, would I be happy my daughter is wearing things out to the boardwalk that are confrontational? I would be unhappy about that, but she has the right to wear it. So in the, and there was a video that was circulating, which apparently is like removed. I'm sure it's around somewhere. I'm sure it's on Reddit or X somewhere. Apparently all the comments on the video indicate that the girl was wearing Trump branded pants. So very interesting. So this woman is now in jail, and apparently ICE is now involved. I'm not sure how, if she's a New Jersey citizen, but ICE, is she a Canadian citizen? Like, where is she from? Like, what is going? So I don't have all the full details on that, but it is very interesting that ICE is involved. And again, the article reads very bizarrely that she's a New Jersey woman who's still a Canadian citizen. So I'm not sure, you can't be both. So I'm not sure, maybe she was from New Jersey who decided to become Canadian. I'd say send her ass back. Apparently, there's a GoFundMe for this woman. Fuck that. Fuck you very much. It's pretty ballsy that they're asking for money for her while she assaulted, I'll say, a child. I mean, she's under 18. You keep your hands to yourself. You don't go attacking other people's kids. That's just not acceptable. I just don't appreciate people doing that. And I don't know how some women think that the only way to express themselves is they can't fight with words, and they're just gonna slap people and punch people. I've never understood that. I get, maybe she was drunk. I don't know. Not acceptable. So ladies, I'll address the ladies. Stop fucking hitting people. Stop hitting guys. Because I've seen enough videos now where guys just, they try to stop them. These women come up and then the guys punch them. And you know what? If a regular average male and you're hitting him and he hits you, you're going down. I'm sorry. Guys are stronger. I don't like it, but that's just the way they're built. Guys have they're stronger. I mean, you might, unless this woman is ripped, which I'm thinking she's not, if she's going after children on the boardwalk because, she didn't like her sweatpants. Get the fuck out of here. You know what? We got no time for that. I got no time for some dumbass woman just slapping a teenager. Go fuck yourself, lady. Just hit the fucking road. I can't even. I hope they ship her ass back out. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on this story, and I bet we might discuss this in a little more detail in the Boomer Bunker. So I've got that story going on over. So you got a little tease on what my thoughts are. But yeah, good times, right, people? Like, I can't stop doing that. Just mind your fucking business. How hard is it to walk away? Not everybody cares what your opinion is. There used to be a time where you just raise an eyebrow or just be like, I don't like that. And you just mumble and you walk away. But now I feel like the world is so, you need to know what I think. No, we don't care. I don't fucking care. I'm barely getting through my life as it is. I don't need to give a shit about more stupid people. There's plenty of them out there. And I'm at the point now, I'm just trying to avoid the idiots. Can I just get through the day with a minimal amount of idiots? And some days, no. Some days it's just one idiot after the next. And yes, I'm channeling work and social interactions. And some days I just don't want to leave my fucking house. I just want to stay here. But they still interact with them. They're everywhere. Idiots are everywhere. They walk amongst us, folks. Anybody ever see they live? They're all there. You just got to put your special glasses on and you'll see them. You'll find them. You know what? If you're quiet enough, they'll just give themselves up. You'll hear them. Ugh. Anyway, that's enough of that. I can't end on that fucking note, right? That's just terrible. But it made me think back. What made me think back, again, if I refer back to the Hillary Duff and trying to be younger and going back. And music is something that really brings me back. So there are songs that I distinctly remember being my anthem. And it makes me feel younger. I guess it does for everybody, right? That's why music is so important in your life, just to hear just a bit of a song from when I was in high school, and it just the memories flood back. I can't tell you what I did last week at work, but you play, I don't know, Van Halen, like 5150, and I'm like, I'm right back in high school. Like, I remember that summer. I remember the things I did, the first real boyfriend, all that fun stuff. And it's just, it's so good. So good. Like, I'm living through, on social media. Again, I'm a Facebooker. I love Facebook. I know it's stupid, but it's a lot of fun. And now I've been involved so much with Facebook. It's just, so of course my whole life's on it. And I click on the music from the 80s, and of course you click on one or two, and just it constantly comes up. So top songs of the 80s, songs from 1986, the songs that are turning 40 this year. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I'm like, what do you mean that song's 40? I just listened to that. Wasn't the 80s 20 years ago? Take me back 20 years and then 20 years on top of that. Depressing. But yeah, all the fun stuff, like fucking, I mean, one of the big hits from one of the top 10 songs from 1986 was, this one gets me all the time, is that Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time. And man, if you haven't heard it, it's just fantastic. It actually charted really well. But there's so many great songs. And of course, the music is the anthem of your youth. So the late 80s for me was just, everything was great because school sucked and I was trying to hide from people, and music really got me out of that. I guess it saves everybody, right? Music. It's good for the soul, good for everything. And actually a great Christmas gift I got was a vinyl, because of course, you buy everything. I had the tapes, I had all the music, right? I had albums, and then everything drifted back to tapes, and I went to CDs, and now everything's fucking digital, and now I just want vinyls again. Like, I'm tired of rebuying my music, but I think there's something to be said for owning it, putting it in my hands. I own this. You can't take it from me. Digital can just gone, like just blink. If they don't want it there anymore, you don't have it. You can't download. I guess unless you download it, I suppose. I don't do that. I don't have the time or the space or the headspace, and certainly not the storage space for it. But I just want to own it. So I own a lot of vinyl, and I'm trying to build the collection back up, and I've been finding fun things here and there. And for Christmas this past year, I bought myself a couple Rush albums. I saw them at the store, and I was like, wrap these and give them to me. Beastie Boys, of course, Licensed to Ill, because the best. And 5150, which was hard to find because I wanted to buy it, never bought it. And then when Eddie Van Halen died, that all the vinyl prices for that just shot up like crazy money. So I think my daughter spent like $65 on a fucking record, which is insane, and got it for me for Christmas. And I was delighted. Boy, as soon as I put it on, you hear that scratch and just the noise. And anybody who plays vinyls on a regular knows that sound. And is it the best audio quality? No, but I love it. I just love the sound of it so much. Okay. Well, on that note, I think I'm going to wrap up. At least something positive, right? So anyway, thanks for listening to me. I decided I was just going to jump on and do a little something. So thank you for participating. And I appreciate so much you being here. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to, make sure you follow me, all that fun stuff. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one. So thanks. Take care.